Hello dear audience, this is Evan the Xenogears Enthusiast bringing you another match of Domination on Jungle. I'll be using the Enfield for this match, and I'll be using my standard perk setup of Ghost Pro, Warlord Pro, and Ninja Pro. And like all my Warlord Pro builds, I'm doing dual mags and the suppressor. So here we go. The reason I posted this gameplay over some others is the fact that I typically have never been able to play well on Jungle because I have a defensive or campy playstyle. So when I play Jungle, I want to like hold a position and stay there. But I find that every time I try to do that on Jungle, I get flanked or killed. So I decided this time I'm not going to run and gun because I don't have the right weapon for it. I'm trying to get some infield kills. So what I'll do is I won't rush, but I also won't be completely campy either. I'll try to move around a little bit and hold different positions as opposed to one position, which is what I try to do generally, but I think I wind up getting stuck in one place, like a lot of my videos on firing range, where things are just going so well in one particular place it's hard to justify moving. Here we go. I'm running the spy plane, the attack helicopter, and the Blackbird for this match. I was trying to get the unseen contract, so I thought the attack helicopter would help me farm a couple kills a little quicker. I didn't want to run the chopper gunner because it was, it's even higher than the Blackbird, and I wasn't having that great of a night. I was having trouble getting Blackbirds unto itself. So it's like, well, I probably shouldn't run something I probably can't get. That's just a wasted Killstreak slot. So little did I know I could have got a chopper gunner this game, but the attack helicopter did pretty well. I was pretty satisfied with it. I found it to be very hit or miss. When I call it in, it either gets a lot of kills or doesn't get any kills, or just gets shot down. The worst is when it doesn't get shot down, but it's just in a bad spot or isn't getting a lot of kills, because then no one else can call in their air support. One reason to stop running is a lot of my friends want to run the chopper gunner, and if that's hovering up in the sky, they can't call their stuff, which I think is a little unreasonable. I think they should be allowed to have 2 aircrafts in the sky at least. I understand you don't want 3 or 4 cluttering up the game's memory and overall just being a pain, but I can't see anything too bad, especially with 2. Especially if one of them's an attack helicopter and one is a chopper gunner, because the attack helicopter kind of stands in one area and kind of defends it, whereas the chopper gunner, it's not around for very long. So I don't know. I think it'd be neat to have 2 chopper gunners in the sky on opposite teams. That'd be pretty cool. But I want a lot of things and I don't have them yet. So let's move on. So I'm trying to move around Jungle here. I'm staying close to the edges because when I run out in the open, I just get shot, as anyone will. I'd like to cap a couple flags here. I was planning to win this match, but we're having a hard time playing. My team's having a hard time winning their gunfights. They're on their headsets, during this match, and they're screaming about, they're losing all their gunfights, and this is ridiculous. What's going on here? As for what's going on, it's not for me to say, but it's clearly not good because, the score is really down. It's getting worse. We just can't cap flags. Get a nice little double kill there with the Magnum. Those Magnums, man, you gotta trust them. They have a lot more range than you think. Even the dreaded AK was kind of like that for me. Is like the Magnums, where I have a hard time trusting them. Like, I just don't think they're gonna get the kills. But then when I just kind of start firing away at the right area, and they do it every time. And for some reason, I decided it's a cool idea there to charge those 3 guys with my Magnums. Trust them a little too much there, just get destroyed. I'm looking around here, I'm a little confused. I haven't decided where I want to go. I'm like, do I want to push around the middle or the outside or try to get to, B or A, or what am I doing? So I see this guy, boom, get the unseen contracts. Now this match is already a success for me. I already feel pretty good about it. I see my ally up there firing at somebody. Kind of hoping I can maybe pull in some kills from it. Throw a stun, don't get anyone. I get those hit markers, I'm like, well, that's either equipment or I don't know. Throw the stun nade combo and don't get anyone, but my attack helicopter is still picking people up right over their flag here. So I've made it to the flag, but I don't have any allies here to help me cap it. Now at this point I'm yelling into my headset that, come on guys, let's come cap A, and then they go and cap B, and so now we have B and C. So at that point I said, actually, don't cap it. We're not so far behind, this isn't enough. So I'll just try to keep them here. Then my ally comes here and tries to cap it. I'm like, no, change of plans. Don't do that. Thankfully, he gets killed. As always, I only want 2 flags. I don't want all 3 unless I'm really behind. I don't think we're behind enough to justify that. So I'm playing a little rock peek here. You know, I feel like I should be losing these firefights, mainly because, you know, they know I'm going to be there. I'm killing them from there. Not that big of a deal. So I kind of fall back here a little bit. I'm getting close to my Blackbird and my next attack helicopter. And, you know, I think if I could get another Blackbird to really help out the team, help them win their firefights, they keep yelling at their headsets about. So I'm over here, you know, I get the attack helicopter, so nothing else. Even more air support to call. This attack helicopter doesn't do nearly as well. Here comes the mortar barrage, which, by the way, I think the mortar strike is one of the worst kill streaks in the game. Maybe I just don't use it right, but I feel like if the mortar doesn't hit them directly on the head, they don't die. So in domination, like, you know, if they have one flag, I put all 3 strikes in the clustered area around the flag. Team deathmatch, I can't get anybody with them. Even with UAV, I can't. Even with UAV, you have to call 3 strikes on one person to get the kill. You're better off just running up for Valkyrie rockets or something like that. I hate Valkyrie rockets. I tend to use them next Prestige just because they're different and there's something to do. I kind of want to do like care package, Valkyrie rockets, and spy plane. Because, I don't know, the care package lets you get some cool weapons, man. Like Grim Reaper, the rocket launcher, it's neat. I usually get killed after like 1 or 2 kills with it because, you know, it's so clunky and it's a rocket launcher, but I had a lot of fun with it. And the death machine is just a blast. Walking around with that thing, or holding down like a high traffic area with that thing, you know, you can at least get 5 kills before you get mowed down. I love that thing. But in Valkyrie rockets, they're just fun because you get like a fly-by-wire missile. It feels like the old Slayer from Perfect Dark. I'll give you a headshot there with the Magnum. I don't usually aim for the head with the Magnums, but, you know, whenever I get the headshots just off the recoil or whatever, it's always a pretty rewarding experience. So, did anyone watch my last video? I'd like to have some feedback, because I don't really talk about Call of Duty at all. I'm trying to talk a little bit more about the gameplay this time, and I don't really offering you guys anything you didn't already know or haven't heard. But I really do advocate this on jungle, that don't try to hold up one area like this peak rock thing people like to do. I can't make it work. I've never been able to make it work, and I don't really suggest doing it. I think you're better off just running to the corners and kind of moving your way along the outsides of the map, shooting into the middle. Like, stay on the corners, don't run through the middle, but stay on the outsides of the map and win your firefights and just kind of eat your way around the outside of the board until you get all the way back to their spawn, and stay there a little while, you know, farm some kills until you get killed and push back there. It keeps it interesting, it's not boring, you don't strain your eyes trying to shoot across all this foliage, and overall it's pretty great. You see this guy's trying to crossbow me, and well, I'm up on the rock. I've never done well up on the rock, so I'm going to get off it. I decided to challenge the guy with the crossbow and it worked out, but I don't intend to stay. I don't know, if anyone knows how I'm supposed to use the peak rock, let me know, because that rock that looks at the map there, I can't do anything from up there. I can't snipe, I can't win assault rifle fights, it's just, it's like a death trap for me. I already have enough trouble, I don't need more trouble. Sorry, I was looking at my phone, a little text message there from one of my friends asking me if I want to go get food. Yes I do, but I'll finish this commentary first. Sorry, a little random. So my grad school applications are still continuing, and I hate them. Look forward to the time I'm done with them. Little payback there. That's the same guy that dropped me earlier. I wish I had checked his weapon, or, you know, picked it up, because man, that weapon seemed like blessed. Aw, and that guy kind of mows him down. I wanted that kill. I'm trying to call a lot of Blackbirds. I'm always trying to call my Blackbirds, but in this matchup, I feel like since the big problem is my team can't win their firefights, we really need a Blackbird to help us just, you know, have just an overwhelming advantage in every firefight. Because we're down on flags again. We were up on flags, and now we're down. So, you know, I should be going to try to push an edge to a flag again. After I get killed on Peak Rock, after I said I can't play Peak Rock. Oh, there you go. I'm going to go down here and get this guy, but this guy gets kind of the jump on him, and they sandwich him. So he gets killed. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll just push around the outside here and get A. Then I get distracted because I see the carpet bomber coming in, so I got to run out of that path. I think this is where the game really starts to go downhill for us, because I don't know, we were already down on flags, then we started to try to organize a push, we get carpet bombed back, and that hurts. 3 kills or 20, you know. Sometimes it's just about the just organization, because it's hard for anyone, me or anyone else in this game, to sort of organize a push when you've got a B-52, because everyone's going to scatter and run. Get drop shot that guy. I'm not sure if that guy spawned there, if he ran there, or I just spawned right in front of him, because that seemed odd that he was so unprepared for that fight. I think he would have been ready for it. Okay, so I'm outside of A now, and I don't want to cap it myself because they're gonna get the notification it's gonna be capped. They're all around this corner probably. So playing the objective does not mean getting yourself killed. If I try to cap that, alone, I'll probably just get mowed down by some rusher running around with his SMG. He can get there before I can cap it. So I see this guy says he's coming, so I'm like, alright, we'll cap it. Cap the flag together. And now we got 2 flags. We're far enough down, we could probably benefit from a 3rd. So I'm like, I'll try to come around this way and get the 3rd. Get caught up here in a firefight. Now that was a headshot I actually wanted. It's a rarity, but sometimes I do shoot for the head. I should do it more, I just never do. This Enfield, man, it's great for jungle. Then we lose out, and I really wanted to win that match. So thanks for watching, everyone. As I said in my last video, I hope everyone's having happy holidays, and I'm about to head off to work on my night shift. Thanks.